Okay guys, I'm going to talk to you about the best time to test your blood glucose and your blood ketones. Now I've done this before, but I thought I'd do an update video because I haven't made enough playlists, and people are like, I can't find videos. And I'm like, if I just had more time in the day, because I'm just like writing this ultimate keto book. I know, but it's going to be great. So with that said, the best time to check your blood sugar is when you wake up fasted. That's always going to be the most objective number because you're not doing shite when you sleep. It's like this. So it's like more objective. If your blood sugar is running high and you haven't been eating carbs for 8 hours or doing anything but breathing and little, worker bee metabolic processes going on within the body, you should have a manageable lower in blood sugar. So for a really healthy person, a good blood sugar number might be between like 88 and 96. If you're a little like, it's going to be around 100, 101, 102. If you're sliding downwards, which over 100 is sliding down, but like our levels of health have like, oh, you're sick, but you're healthy because people are sick, more sick than you are. That kind of stuff happens when people are trying to like put you in what category. So, if you're over 100, 105, 10, you're insulin resistant, and then you become pre-diabetic, and then you're diabetic, and it goes in those stages. And so people might develop a physiological insulin resistance response to keto, but they've already had problems with high blood sugar, and they find it out while doing keto, right? Because the body's trying to reestablish a homeostatic balance by going to gluconeogenesis and spiking your blood sugar and fracking you up. So, with that said, I'm saying frack because of, the whole YouTube discrepancies. Someone's like, just say the words, just say it. And I'm like, well, I've got moms and their kids watching, so otherwise I'd say it. Point is that, blood sugar. You want to see between 69 and 80 milligrams per deciliter to be ketogenic. And if you're like 82, 83, you're still close. That means you're getting close, yes, to a more ketogenic range. And if you have the sweet spot for ketones is between a 1.8 and a 3.0. Now, Finney and Volek say at 0.5 you're producing ketones. So what? Doesn't mean shite. That's so low. People are, how do I know this? Because I've coached over 3,000 people, and they're tired, moody, losing muscle. They're just having issues at ketones at a 0.5. And even if you make ketones at a 0.5, it doesn't mean that they're even viable. That stuff can just go right into your urine. And then what? What you got? Nothing but chronic fatigue, pressure on your adrenal glands, shite sleep. No. So, I'm not even done with these numbers. Headache. All right. So that's going to be between like a 3.4 and a 4.4. No, more like 3.6 and a 4.4 in millimolars for the rest of the world who test their blood sugar in millimolars. For ketones, it's always the same in the US and worldwide system. So between a 1.8 and a 3.0. When ketones get too high, people, that means that they're rising in the blood. It's not dangerous, but they're not going anywhere. That's why they keep rising. They're like, I'm not getting into the cells, so I'll just keep rising in the blood. So be like, I had a 6.0 ketone. I'm like, that's bad, actually. And then becomes excreted out of the urine and not viable. Now, unsafe ketones start around a 12, but really you're acidic when you're about a 19. So stop emailing me because your ketones are at a 6. That's not damaging. That's not acidic. That just means you're wasting ketones because they're not going anywhere except high in the blood. Boop. Now, you can also test your blood sugar all day long. Ketones, you cannot. Stop testing your ketones later because a lot of that's coming off of what you're eating. We want ketones made from this, right? We want to burn body fat, people. So test fasted when you're sleeping because that's when your body's accessing the ketones from the body. It's more objective. Although we make ketones at night anyway, we want to see ketones made from your own fat in the body. Ketones are only tested fast in the morning, straight out of bed before you pee, start doing anything else, because as soon as you start moving around, the blood values go like this. Stop pricking your finger 3 times because you didn't like the first blood sugar test. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, and I got another register and another. Yes, your blood's changing every freaking second. Test once, leave it. And the best glucometers are Precision Extra, Freestyle, and Relion, all under the umbrella of Abbott Glucometers. That's the parent company. That's just how it is. That do dual glucometers. So toss the urine strips, toss the breathalyzer. This is garbage, waste of money. You really want to know what time it is, test the blood. And even the blood readings can be subjective, but at least you are closer to that cell than all the other type of stuff. Machinery, whatnot, and strips and what. So with that said, you want to test you can test every 30 minutes after you eat, but the first hour is not enough. You need to make it to the second hour if you want to test your blood sugar post meals. Now you can test blood sugar all day long, but of course the most objective number is in the morning, fasted before you walk around. Now you can test post lunch, post dinner, all these things to see if you see a consistency of blood sugar spikes after an hour and then it drops back down to ketogenic range, which is the 69 to 80 milligrams per deciliter. Yeah. You can also test for allergies. You can test 10 minutes before and every 30 minutes up to 2 hours, or you can test an hour to 2 hours depending on what you eat. So if you're drinking something, it can be an hour. Something that's more difficult to digest, you have to wait till 2 hours to 10 minutes before, and up to 2 hours if you are eating something, especially a protein, to see if there's an issue. Now, with that said, I'm already at 6 minutes. I wanted this to be a 3-minute video. Yes. You can also test post-workout, about 30 minutes when the heart rate's back down to baseline, to see if working out is stressing your body, creating blood gluconeogenesis. And anytime that blood sugar spikes, people, it's going to block that viability of ketones. So it's not just having perfect numbers. They also must be viable, so you must write a journal, or all of this stuff is a waste of time. Right. I just had a consultation with a woman. She's like, I can't sleep. One night I slept really well, and the other night I didn't, and then I was craving carbs. And I was like, did you journal any of it? Because this is the second time I've had her. She's like, no. I'm like, journal. Journal your appetite, your energy levels, your sleep quality, any bloating, any gut weirdness going on, and your blood values. All right, guys, I'm writing my Ultimate Keto book. This is stuff I'm going to go over because I've worked with thousands of people. That's where I get my data from, so stop asking me what my PhD is. I got PhD in life. That's what I'm writing about. Yeah, I'm an average person. I may not seem to be, but I am, just like you guys. Tons of issues over time that I've had to work at the nice, tender age of 50. So if you guys want to learn more, you can go to stephanieperson.com. I also have a keto course page, but you have to sign up via my site. It's a subscription. You can also just go to my fan page on Facebook, which is Stephanie Ketogenic, because I post there every day all the stuff that I talk about, or which is Stephanie the Business Person, or you can go to just my Instagram, which is more fun, because you guys know I do a lot of traveling and seminars at Stephanie Ketogenic. Yes, Stephanie Ketogenic for my Instagram, Stephanie the Business Person, my Facebook fan page, stephanieperson.com, and why I have all these names, who knows? I'm not a social media expert, and I'm out. Peace.